So stop me if you heard this one. Vegas is done and it's never coming back. We heard that from March, April, May, all the way till June, when in June of 2020, these casinos reopened. And now here we are, it's May of 2021, almost June 5th or 4th, I can't remember which one, almost the anniversary of all these buildings reopening. It's Memorial Day, the actual day. It's an experiment. We're gonna go out on the strip today. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna just do a bunch of footage, and it's gonna do it in 4K, gonna do it in beautiful footage for you guys in 4K resolution. How's it going, everybody? My name is Steven and I am not leaving Las Vegas. I'm a Vegas blogger. I hope you guys would like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for the future notifications if you guys wanna be notified when these videos go live. And we appreciate all the help you guys give us by doing those things. And leave us a comment. Were you skeptical about Vegas coming back? Like, comment, and subscribe. This guy gets it. Thank you. Were you guys skeptical about Vegas coming back? Did you guys think it would be like this so quickly? A lot of us weren't so sure. If you guys want to support us further and you still got to wear them for work purposes, travel purposes, school purposes, check out vegasfacemask.com. The only two that you'll ever need, no S at the end. And if you're not in the mood or you don't need a face mask, check out nllvgear.com. We have the shirts, so you guys can get some gear and some merchandise, help support the channel. You gotta wear these, you might as well wear one that slips right underneath your shirt as I mess up my microphone. Oh well, is this good content yet? Let's go take a look at the way the strip looks right now. I'm not gonna make a lot of commentary. All right, correction time. When I started this out, I thought, I'm just gonna walk the strip and let you guys see the ambiance, but honestly, that's just not me. So for the first little while, I'm gonna record voiceover here in the studio, and then I got tired of it, as you'll see, and we went right back to the cool narration that I really love giving to you. Okay, back to the intro. This is not a normal thing. I'm not replacing live streams with this from our regular viewers, but you should stream, you should subscribe, because we're going to be doing a live stream this weekend. That's when it's a 1-year anniversary. You guys get to see it live. So comment, subscribe, do that thing on the channel. Let's go take a look at the main strip right now. So coming down from the Bellagio, this is the main walkway that comes down. If you look to the right there, you can actually see that bridge, and that bridge used to have moving escalators on it. For some reason, they got rid of those during the shutdown. No rhyme or reason to it, but if you're going on that bridge, you can oftentimes just look over and see what's going on with the Bellagio Gardens. They plant all the plants, they grow them out there, and all those plants inside, and we'll see those later on in the video. We're going to take a sneak peek at the Bellagio Gardens. You can see all those plants there, 100% live. And what strikes me as weird about this part right here is just the absolute lack of really good lighting. You'd think the Bellagio would have better lighting coming in, but they really, really don't. Of course, we can see the Paris, and it's all lit up. And, you know, the Paris, the Eiffel Tower, used to never have those lights going on. But it's just kind of a recent thing, and they do have LEDs that twinkle. And during the shutdown, or when we just came back from the shutdown, the Paris Eiffel Tower would actually synchronize and fire up at the same time that the Bellagio fountain would go. It doesn't do that anymore. I don't know where the coordination left, but it was a really cool kind of fringe thing that you'd be able to see. Just a benefit of two resorts that are completely different ownership working together to bring you a better Vegas experience, but not the case now. For whatever reason, they completely stopped that, and it's just kind of a shame. But it's Monday, and you can see how many people are actually out here. It's not normal, and it's not typical, especially the last year, to see this many folks just kind of hanging around on a Monday night when the weekend is essentially over, as I've said. We're going to have a few people actually come up and talk to me on the stream, and I never want to not have them on the camera. That's one of the things that I love. If you watch me, please come in and bump into me, and come in and say hi when I'm on the stream. Walking over right now to the Miracle Mile shops, all lit up. Miracle Mile was one of the very last shopping areas that actually opened up on the main strip, and for some reason it took them a while.
Leaving Vegas.
Oh, hey, how you doing? Nice to talk to you. Nice to see you.
How are you? Yuma, Arizona.
Yuma, Arizona.
Every day almost.
What's your name?
Mike.
Mike, nice to meet you, Mike. It's cool, man. You want to be on my video or no?
No, I'm good. All
right, Mike.
Support you. I'm gonna give you some cash.
Well, that's okay. You don't got to, but I appreciate it.
Yeah,
thank you, Mike. We're never going to not acknowledge people, okay? So we're giving you the experience of Vegas right now, but I gotta acknowledge when people are so nice to say hi to me. You guys are the heart and soul. But let's continue on the strip, everybody. Definitely recommend staying in if you're going to be staying in Vegas. It makes a lot of sense to do so. Now, we have this area right here. Pretty sure that this area right here is a place that you have seen these showgirls. These are not necessarily showgirls, more like police girls. And if you took a look just now, rewind the video a few frames, you'll see people wearing like league shirts. There's been some pool tournaments here. There's been some bowling tournaments coming in. There was a pool tournament just at the Westgate. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't, because we're going to have the Westgate heavily featured. Very nice. The PR people have given me authorized access to go in, and I'm going to be able to record a lot of different things there, like stuff that see unfettered access to the property, to the casino. Hey, how you doing?
I saw you on the YouTube.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. What's your name?
From Canada, yeah?
Yeah, from Canada. Where are you from?
Thank you, man. I live in Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool,
I'm
man.
Greek.
You're Greek. That's awesome, man. I appreciate you. Thank you.
I always saw you video.
Yep.
I'm nice. Yep.
I appreciate it. What's your name?
Simon.
Simon. Thank you.
Yeah.
Simon.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, my friend.
We'll see you, man.
I appreciate you. Yep. So it's a challenge for me to talk over this right now, because I know that there's parts where people are talking to me and I can't necessarily see them. So I have to kind of remember it.
God, only one for me. It's only one God. Hey, it's only one God, only one God, only one for me. It's only one God, only one God, only one for me. It's only one God, only one God, only one for me. It's only one God. It's only one God. It's only one God, only one God, only one for me. It's only one God, only one God, only one for me. It's only one God, only one God, only one for me. It's only one God. It's only one God.
If you look across the street right now, you can just see a ton of people just getting across Las Vegas Boulevard South. This, again, is one of the busiest parts of the Strip. I'm really surprised they haven't built any kind of a walkway to and from here, but I think because of the way the escalators are constructed out here, it'd be very difficult to do it. They don't have a lot of space between where those escalators stop and the actual traffic area for the street begins. So you see a lot of people going back and forth. This causes the traffic to be a dangerous area for pedestrians and cars alike. So eventually in time, I'm assuming this might be alleviated. They've been building overhead walkways all over the Strip in the last few years, especially the newest one being down by the New York. They just don't want people to be risking drunk drivers. They don't want drivers to be risking people that want to jaywalk. It doesn't make any sense for them. We're going to go north right now. We're going over by the Paris, and this area, again, is always super busy, but during the shutdown, of course, it was never super busy. It was just a bunch of kind of dead sidewalks. It was a really creepy walking down here a year ago, because it was just you and maybe a jogger if it was the daytime, and maybe an overly aggressive panhandler if it was the nighttime, which totally sucked. It was a scary situation, and you don't feel unsafe on the Strip with this many people near you. You'll never feel unsafe, because if something happens, then hey, look, there's a gazillion people near you. But if it's just you and one person who is reliant on handouts, and he's at the graces of tourists who might want to throw him $1 or $2 all day long, and all of a sudden they don't have anything, they're going to be aggressive on you. And there was people talking to themselves last year. It was very creepy. I was doing a live stream, and this is the only time I've really ever felt unsafe. You generally feel safe on the Strip, at least I do, especially when you look at how many folks are around you. And so if you're coming here and you're worried about crime and criminality and everything like that, know that it's highly subjective. It's up to how you react and your actions. Don't keep your wallet in your back pocket. Don't stick your phone in your back pocket. Don't walk around flaunting your cash. No, we have our showgirls and show guys. Again, these guys and gals have come down further from the link. Then we have the slappers. I don't know if the audio picked it up, but that guy says, "Oh man, am I on camera?" Oh, don't worry, bro, you're wearing a mask. So there is that. And you can see people in the crowds wearing masks. I'm pointing it out right now. Go back a few frames, you'll see a family wearing masks. This is the frontage of the Paris Hotel. This used to be the Sugar Factory, not the Sugar Factory anymore. It's called Hex. It's been called Hex for years. But just tons of traffic on the Strip, even though it's Memorial Day night. It's literally the day of Memorial Day, meaning that a lot of people that had the day off, they've already left. They went back to California or wherever they're going back home to. They left in the afternoon so they can get back to life, back to reality. As the song says, on Tuesday, as I'm recording this voiceover right now, I'm putting this video together for you before my day job at work. But still a lot of people out there, and still a lot of cars, a lot of traffic. And I worked out in front of this hotel for so long. I remember coming out here. I used to work in timeshare marketing. I used to stop all these, families and couples. Hey guys, what are you doing for fun while you're here? You don't see any of that at nighttime in general. Back when it was the busiest part, back when we had all the tourists back before the COVID times, yeah, you would see that. There would be people out at night. Right now, the only people out at night are the mascots, of course. You have the entertainers direct to your room slappers. There's a couple of more people taking pictures for tips. In the absolute worst possible place, if you're going to take pictures, do it where it's light out, because first of all, nobody sees you because it's dark. Secondly, nobody gets a good photo because it's dark. But I guess if you're in their position, do you care if they get a good photo? Who knows, right? And there's our Eiffel Tower. And if you know your Vegas lore, you know your history, you know that was supposed to be a one-to-one replica of the actual Eiffel Tower. Of course, never came to pass because there's no way they were going to get authorization from our Federal Aviation Administration, and Nellis Air Force Base. They really don't want to have that much height on the strip, especially for something like the Eiffel Tower. Some of the towers out here are big, but nothing that big. So it's a scaled replica. There you go. And that's what it is. Everybody want to be on the camera. We all want to put them on there. I am vlogging. I got a YouTube channel, yep. Yep, it's called...
I'm trying to start YouTube too.
I got one. You follow me? Called Not Leaving Las Vegas.
What is it?
Not Leaving Las Vegas.
I like that.
Just like the hat and the shirt and all that
I
stuff.
wish I didn't leave.
I live out here full time.
Yeah, I used to live out here, but you know how that go.
Yeah, look it up.
Yep, I'm subscribed to you right here.
There you go, man. You want to be on my thing? Want to be on the blog?
Be on the vlog.
Sure, man. What, you guys like Vegas or what?
Yeah.
There you go. You guys enjoying Vegas or what?
Yeah, it's nice.
There you go,
Nice
man.
to be in Vegas.
What do you guys, was it fun out here? I mean, is it busy or what?
We just got out here. Birthday back out here.
You just got out here?
Tomorrow's his birthday, so
There you go. So tomorrow, whose birthday?
tomorrow my cousin's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, man. What's your name?
My name is Aaron.
Aaron. So that's cool, man. So where you guys from?
Oakland.
Oakland. You follow the Raiders here or what?
You follow the Raiders here?
Raiders? I'm a Raider fan. I ain't gonna lie. I am a Raiders fan.
Fair enough, man. Well, have a happy birthday. I'm stuttering like a weirdo.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, there you go. He's got the Raiders right there, man. All right. You have a good one, guys. Thanks. All right. Well, I'm going to have to talk during this vlog because if I don't, it's incredibly awkward. So we're going to walk and I'm going to talk. That's my hallmark on the channel. If you've not been here before, you don't know that. So walking down by Cvs Pharmacy. This is one of the only things that can actually be afforded on the strip right now. Pharmacies. Because they pay so much damn rent and they mark things up so much in Vegas. This used to be just a parking lot where CVS stands. But you still get that fantastic view of the Bellagio fountains, of course. I was trying to do this without talking, but I don't think I can.
Cameraman, free shirts.
What's that, free shirts?
Now River. Hip hop.
There you go,
We
man.
got beats, wear everything.
Very good, man. Oh, you got the beats there, right?
Yes, sir. Here's the piece right here.
Very nice, man.
Whatever
All
you
right.
like, you just go on the boat here, barcode.
Yep.
We have shirts, women, men.
Cool,
whatever.
man.
Next
All right.
month, we have like bikinis. Also,
Right on, man. Okay.
started. Give us a break, bro. We're trying our best, you know.
Trying your best. Gotta hustle, right?
Appreciate support.
There you go. Yeah, you could. Thanks, man. Yep. Everybody's trying to make it in Vegas. This is the city that you go to, I guess. When you're trying to make it somewhere, you come here because it's
Not living in
intersectional.
Las Vegas, right?
That's me, man. How you
Yeah,
doing?
cool. Nice to meet you, man.
What's your name?
My name is Edgar, man.
Edgar?
Yeah.
Where you from, man?
Chicago, man.
Chicago. You came all the way out here.
Yeah, to hang out, man.
It's cool, man. Are you enjoying it or what?
Oh, it's awesome, bro.
That's cool,
Yeah.
dude. I appreciate you watching the channel and all that.
Yeah. I've caught you a few times, and I always appreciate some of the stuff that you put on there. So.
All right, man. Thank you, Edgar.
man. Cool,
Yeah,
man.
man. You have a good one.
Yeah, you too,
Thanks,
man.
dude. Yep.
Take it easy.
Yep, you too. It's always nice to meet people, man. Always nice to meet people out here. Well, thank you guys for always bumping into me. Showgirl sightings again. Holy cow. So we're coming down to the Valley's Grand Bazaar. It's not all that bizarre. It's just a bunch of shops. What's bizarre about it is the fact that it's not been turned into something else because it's not the most profitable spot. People just kind of walk past it. If they're smart, they close off this main entryway and they force people through the shops somehow. But, you know, Wahlburgers, that was a big deal when it came out here. Grimaldi's Pizza, big deal when it came out here. And of course, if you're going to Bally's, you're going to walk through the shopping. Maybe that was the idea. But, let's say, not necessarily that much going on in the Grand Bazaar. I mean, take a look. How many people are just walking past us right now? They're literally just walking past. You know? It's just kind of nuts.
Buy one, get one free on drinks.
Buy one, get one free on drinks. Buy one, get one free on drinks?
Yeah.
There you go. I got buy one, get one free on drinks.
It's a bar just down there.
Gotcha.
To the left. By the way, it's also a flair bar. When you order a drink, the bartender will flip and juggle bottles to make your
Sounds
drink.
good. Fuel bar.
And you can record them.
Very good, man. Cool. I can record the bartenders if I so see fit. Buy one, get one free on drinks over at Fuel Bar right there. So you got that. But see, what I'm saying is that it's hard to get people down here. You can see how the traffic just kind of trickles off. I mean, looking back, yeah, you got your chain restaurants like Subway. Wahlburger's not a chain, but you know, everybody just kind of streams past it. Kind of sad, you know? I've seen so many places come and go out of here. So many places have been here and not been here. And when it couldn't make money, they put a VR experience in, just like this one right here. Virtual reality experiences, but this doesn't look like a VR experience. This basically looks like an aqua massage. Now maybe that's something else they're marketing somewhere else. Look, nothing. Nothing down here. Kind of sad to see a failed experiment like this. But who knows, maybe it's super profitable and they're just not telling us, you know? Giant gumball machines, the Cromwell. And of course sugar. Oh, there's your VR experiences. Ladies, I've said it once, I've said it 100 times. If you're wearing a skirt, be really, really aware of what you're doing in here. Thankfully, we don't see any skirt sightings, but you know how men are dogs. And not dogs like, what up, dog? You know, dogs. And then we have the famous iconic Bally's. Rumor has it it's going to end up being a Hard Rock. Who knows? I really thought there would be a ton more people, but again, this is not the spot to go if you want to see people. That's going to be across the street at the Bellagio. So we're going to go over there right now. We're going to go check out how busy it is over there. Now, Bellagio was the hub of all of the action for a long time when everything was just shut down, because where else were you going to go? The Bellagio fountains were going on, that was a free attraction. A little less busy these days. Now, exotic cars. This is the real deal. The real thing, the Ferrari. These are drive. This is not a shell of a car. So if you work down here, you can say, yeah, I see a Ferrari every single day that I go somewhere on the strip. Give me a thumbs up if you guys want me to do something like drive a supercar. That might be super interesting to do here on the channel too. And it's also a photo op. You can take your picture with a supercar without having to spend hundreds of dollars an hour is what I've seen price advertised for actually being in that thing and driving on it. So a nice treat here is the fact that these escalators are actually working right now. Usually they're not, but this one is, so we don't have to walk up it. And there's your like quadrillion-dollar view every time I go up the escalator like this. You get that cinematic feel. Is this cinema? We're gonna play some epic music right now. Paris Hotel, all lit up with nowhere else to go. Now, this video is interesting because I'm gonna record some more next weekend like this, and we're gonna put it together and we're gonna transpose it against video that basically is of the shutdown, like how it looked during the shutdown and how incredibly lonely it was. Because I think it's interesting to see. I mean, in that video, you'll see, if you haven't seen it already, we were literally able to walk into the middle of the street. I mean, you could have sat in the middle of the street in a yoga position. You could have done your downward dog, nobody would have said nothing. But now at this point, it's slamming out here. I mean, it's Memorial Day, and in both directions, traffic is just absolutely backed up, car to car to car, bumper to bumper. Insane. The real test about all this is what happens when the international tourists come back. I have a sneaking suspicion that all you guys stuck in Canada and Australia, the United Kingdom, I think, and many, many more places, if I didn't mention your place, it's nothing personal. I have a sneaking suspicion that things are going to be a lot more slammed than ever before. Caesar's Palace is on the right. Bellagio is, of course, where we're heading out to right now. And I just think it's going to be like nothing else. And if anything, I just wanted to see what Memorial Day looked like. Now, I'm going to address this right now. I'm not streaming Fremont Street tonight where the live bands start. There's a reason for that, professional reasons for my job. Got a lot of stuff riding on the line at my work these days. I do work a full-time job, but we will get down there and we'll record some just like this. So if you're this...
How's it going, man?
Oh, hey, how you doing? You know me?
I see. I watch your videos all the time.
Oh, cool. What's your... Can you be on the camera?
Huh?
Can you be on the camera for half a sec?
I don't care.
What's your name?
Jeff. We just moved here last Friday.
Oh, you moved here?
Yeah.
From where?
Tacoma, Washington.
Tacoma. Cool, man.
Yeah.
How do you like it so far?
Love it. Never
It's
leave
nice.
it.
All right, man. Well, thanks for watching,
Yeah,
Jeff. I
absolutely.
appreciate you. Yeah, cool. That was Jeff from Tacoma, Washington. He just moved here. He loves it, and he's never, ever leaving. Let's live dangerously for a minute. I want to show you guys some of the shops in here at Bellagio, too. Just a little bit. Just un poquito, as they say. Un poco. Because look how busy it is in the shops, man. This is a little hub world, you know. You can't go across most of the streets on the street level on the strip anymore. They do that for the safety of us. People are drinking 24/7. You don't want to cross the street if you don't have to. Insanity, though. Look at this. A steady torrent of people coming up this escalator. Seemingly never going to end. It just goes forever and a half. And right now, like I mentioned just a few minutes ago, there's absolutely no international tourists happening right now. None of that stuff. These are just all domestics. Oh, that's a beautiful dog though, isn't it? The most stimulated dog in all of the world right now. So yeah, these are all domestics. There's people that live in the United States. You have a few wayward international tourists. We've met some people from Mexico while we've been out here. My friend from Canada, Ray Dean, he comes down all the time, but he's one of the Canadians that's willing to make the super effort to get here. And some of the shopping, this retail, during the day when they're actually open, because it is nighttime on a holiday Monday, these shops get incredibly busy too. Spago, of course, is backed up. Anything that faces this left wall faces the fountains of Bellagio. So whether or not you're at Spago or you're at a Louis Vuitton store, you're getting an amazing view of the fountains when they go off. Coming into the Bellagio right now, you can see that this place, which was once for the last several months just devoid of people this time of the night, especially on a weeknight. This is a weeknight. Yes, it's a holiday, but most people are going to be moving out of town in order to get back to real life. You know, the holiday is Monday. Most people have to work on a Tuesday. So these people here are weekday vacationers. Your room rate's probably lower tonight. Definitely lower than they were last night. Every time we have people come into Vegas on a holiday weekend, what ends up happening is you have a bump. It's like a tsunami, okay? People pull back before the vacation because they have vacation days, and then they crush over it during the vacation. So like a tsunami wave. A couple years ago in Hawaii, there was a tsunami warning, and they showed live on television how the water receded. That's the tourism. And then the waves come, and that's the tourists coming in. And again, as I mentioned, amazing views. These go down to Picasso and Prime, 2 5-star, 5-star, AAA, 3 Michelin stars type of restaurants, where you could actually, if you get a good seat, see the entire fountains of Bellagio and the show from a perspective that nobody's ever seen before. And then we get to the end of the shops. Some of these shops you may not have ever heard of. One such shop is Briguet. Can't say it right. Briguet depuis 1775, a French watchmaker. And, you know, 1776 was when this country was officially established, coming up at Independence Day, July 4th. So we're talking 100 years of plus, well, not 100 years. No, way more. I'm bad at math. 1775, 80. Oh, how you doing, man?
Doing good.
Good, what's your name?
Luke.
Luke, I'm Steven. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
That's cool, man. I appreciate you being out here.
Oh, awesome, man.
Cool, man. I appreciate you.
I was hoping to see you here.
You did. You caught me.
That's awesome.
That's cool, man.
I'm like starstruck.
Where are you from? You from Cleveland?
No,
Ohio?
Somerset, Kentucky.
Oh, okay, I saw the Indians. I wasn't sure.
Hey, just a fan.
That's cool, man. So you enjoying Vegas so far?
Yeah, man. Each trip out here, we're here to celebrate our anniversary.
Oh, that's great, dude. How many years? Oh yeah, how many years?
2 years.
I always ask the lady, because if the lady answers right, if the guy says for half a second, sometimes the ladies get upset. You know, you don't want that. You don't want that.
VegasMask.com.
VegasFaceMask.com. You're good, man. I appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Happy anniversary, guys. Thanks, guys. Well, that's fun. I always get nervous, especially with the cameras in the casinos, because they don't like you being in here. Especially with this, I'm holding a gimbal and a big old mirrorless camera. This ain't no cell phone footage, as you guys can probably already attest. So the Bellagio, nice and busy. You know, I mean, it should be. You know, pandemic what? I don't know what to tell you, but super busy in here. And the guy's got a Dalmatian, and that is killer. Now, these are some high-end dining experiences. Le Cirque. Some of these menus are pre-fee, some are not. Pre-fee is price-fixed menu. So you're talking about everything costs one price, you get 5 different courses. So you're talking several $100s a person, but it's an experience. Tell me in the comments below, do you think it's worth the experience? Do you think it's worth coming into Vegas and spending several $100s, or would you rather just eat on the low, down and dirty and spend your money elsewhere? Tell us in the comments below. I'm interested to hear. The Mayfair Supper Club coming up. We're gonna have a slight cut in the video because this camera I'm recording on is limited to 29 minutes of recording. But the Mayfair has been open for some years. It's a supper club. They do a little entertainment there. Never been myself, but I've heard great things about it, so something you might want to check out. Plus the most epic entryway of maybe any of the restaurants in town with those roses. You absolutely gotta love them. We're gonna loop around to the front way of the Bellagio. We're walking the perimeter of it right now because the casino floor is absolutely massive. If you get used to a casino and it becomes your favorite casino, you'll learn all of the ways to get around quicker. But it's a massive, massive property, Bellagio is. Of course, we caused an uproar here on the channel showing a dance party that had broken out right around those escalators that we just came into. A lot of people were very upset. Well, let's go to our next clip. It's not a continual video, but we're gonna not go far. What blows me away about the Bellagio is their standards, and they do have excellent standards. But if you haven't seen the video, you should. Somebody brought a 500-watt speaker into that area right above the stairs and the escalators. And they decided they were gonna have a dance party, and they did. Security came up and walked away. A lot of people were upset. You gotta look at it from the perspective of security, I guess. They viewed a bunch of younger folks dancing and doing things, and they assessed the collateral damage and risk to breaking it all up and telling them to leave. I guess they figured the public relations wouldn't be worth it, or that nobody was doing anything ridiculous. In a sense, they weren't hurting each other. Nobody was, doing drugs. But this is the lobby at Bellagio. And this is, without a doubt, one of the most fantastic things you'll see in Las Vegas. People often ask me, if you come to Vegas, what's your must-sees? And I'll tell them, this building in here is one of them. Subscribe to the channel because we're going to be coming back here and we're going to be filming the atrium at Bellagio. Always, always, always better to film things during the day. Unless you have a $4,000 or $5,000 cinema camera, you are not getting the same experience at night with the image quality. But The atrium is open 24 hours a day. So if you hate standing around and going through crowds of people, you can always get a look at it during the day. So a sneak preview for an upcoming video of Bellagio. I want you guys just to see this. One of the most awe-inspiring things in Vegas that you'll ever see. As we tease the upcoming video that I will be filming for you guys. And we head out back to the main strip. Now the roof, the ceiling here, of course, all hand-blown, custom stained glass by an artist that technically has one eye, blind in one eye. Dale Chihuly, if I'm not mistaken the name. But when I say we have attention to detail at Bellagio, what I want to show you in particular is this. Take a look at what's behind the check-in desk for just a moment. That light show behind there. All those plants behind there. Granted, all the plants inside of the main atrium are real plants, but these are not. However, it doesn't matter. Just taking that much attention to detail to make sure that your very first experience in the resort is a special one is something amazing that you don't get in a lot of places. Rumor has it that when Steve Wynn used to run his hotels, he's been forced out of them. It's a Memorial Day, so hence the flag. When Steve Wynn, now I know it's probably disrespectful to touch the flag, but I will point out something if you can see it. This is no low quality flag. This is a fantastic sewn, hand sewn piece. See all of the stitches inside of there. When Steve Wynn ran his properties such as Bellagio, he would be adamant that there would never be anything out of sorts. If there was a little tear in a carpet, the entire carpet was replaced. If there was a peel in a wallpaper, the entire wallpaper got replaced. It's that attention to detail that made this into a world-class property. And it's one that I'm proud and happy and grateful to have been in hundreds, if not 1,000 times in the last 16 years I've been living here. And most people don't see it. But take a look at the flooring. It's the Bellagio, established 1998. What did I tell you about attention to detail? Let's head on outside and see what that valet section looks like. See how busy it is out there. And also, if you hear piano, that's totally the piano bar. Might not be rock and roll music, any old way you choose it. I mean, that has a backbeat, you can use it. Oh, I'm just gonna sing. Is it Chuck Berry? Tell me in the comments below. I know the Beatles did a cover. I don't know who the original artist was. But attention to detail. It's not rock music, but it doesn't matter. It's a really cool little place. We're coming out to the main entryway of the Bellagio here as we kind of end our trip where we started. I just want to show you guys what this all looked like. I tried not to talk for the first little while. It's not my style. I gotta be a talker. So let's do an outro for the video as we have Chesto and the gang doing the Bellagio fountain, something that brought me to tears last year on a live stream of all things. Okay, so as we finish up out here, I think we should ask, what did we learn in the last year? And what we learned in the last year is that people have an incredible resiliency about them. This place here pretty much completely shut down a year ago, completely hopping and full of life and energy today. You give people enough time to solve a problem, they can solve just about any problem. And I hope that's the takeaway from this video when we look at how it's been in the last year. It's been an upside down, topsy-turvy year. I couldn't have done it without you. Me and Caroline, we couldn't have done it without you. Me, Caroline, and the cats couldn't have done it without you. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you guys like this video and you want to see more like it, be sure you hit the subscription button. And also, if you guys are just here and you guys want to help the channel grow, hit this share button as well as the like button and leave us a comment on this video. What do you think about everything that you just saw? Was it nice seeing it in 4K resolution, not seeing it in grainy Vaseline vision? And I'm aware that at 12:01 midnight tonight, they're going to be starting the bands on Fremont Street, but we're going to be filming those in this type of setup as well for you, so you guys can see everything and get a crystal clear view of all of that too. If you guys want to support the channel, of course, the regular ways apply. Patreon, channel memberships. We also have new ways with Not Leaving Las Vegas gear, nllvgear.com, and of course, vegasfacemask.com. If you don't don't need one, you don't need one, but you need one when you go to the Apple store, for example, when you ride an airplane, when you go into some businesses, or if you're working at a business, you might need a mask. So VegasFaceMask.com, no mess at the end. You can hear the Bellagio fountains behind me shooting up out of control. It's playing My Song by Elton John. What's your favorite Bellagio song? Tell me that in the comments below too. Once again, it's been a weird year. It's been a wild year. We couldn't have done it without you. Now's the time of the video where I'm going to say 3, 2, 1. Click if you're all ready for this. We're going to say 3, 2, 1, and thanks again. And click.